Hello and welcome to the real streets of crime. Today we will be looking at the Dolton Powell murder. Dolton Powell was stabbed in the neck outside a nightclub in Gloucester, was the biggest police investigation since the arrest of serial killer Fred West. The murder sent shockwaves throughout the community in Gloucester, and it has taken months of painstaking investigation to piece together exactly what happened. The operation to catch the killer of the 21-year-old saw more than 100 witnesses interviewed. Dolton was stabbed in the jugular vein by Jordan Barclay outside the All Nations Club in Gloucester in August 2015. I will now tell you how the brutal murder unfolded. Sunday, August 23, 2015, 12:30 a.m. The group of 8 men from Bristol left in 2 cars, a black Volkswagen Polo and a silver Vauxhall Corsa, and headed to Gloucester. Sunday, August 23, 2015, 1:11 a.m. The vehicles arrive at the All Nations Club on Chase Lane. 1:19 a.m. The Bristol group all enter the club at the same time. All are asked for ID by security staff, but are not searched. Nico Daly is at the back watching and allows the others to go in front before going into the hall. The metal detectors do not go off for anybody walking in, despite jewelry and other metal objects clearly visible. Police investigations later found it was in perfect working order. 2:25 a.m. Dolton Powell enters the club and the party continues, described by many as having a good atmosphere. At 3:11 a.m., all of the defendants as well as Elijah Sutherland and Dolton Powell are now outside the club in the car park as the party winds down, around 3:15 a.m. Elijah Sutherland from Gloucester punches Jordan Barclay and Barclay falls to the ground. At some point Elijah receives several stab wounds to his arm, back and hand. 3:19 a.m. CCTV picks up the Bristol group returning to a car where the boot is opened and closed. Some of the group appear highly animated. Jordan Barclay is described as getting in rear passenger seat. 3:22 a.m. Police are called to a disturbance at the All Nations Club. 3:24 a.m. 5 men are seen running from the scene as other 3 speed away in a Corsa. 3:29 a.m. 5 men are seen on CCTV walking along Checkers Road, 2 of which match the descriptions of Nico Daly and Jordan Barclay. 3:32 a.m. The black Range Rover is seen collecting the men in Checkers Road. 3:37 a.m. Range Rover sighted at BP petrol station in Barnwood Road. 3:45 a.m. The car leaves the petrol station. 4:01 a.m. A camera spots the Corsa driving southbound on M5 near Junction 14. 4:05 a.m. The same camera spots a Range Rover heading south on the same route. 4:15 a.m. Both cars arrived back in Bristol and St. Paul's within 2 minutes of each other. 4:25 a.m. Dolton Powell is declared dead at Gloucestershire Royal Hospital. The murder inquiry is launched. Monday, August 24, post-mortem on Dolton Powell carried out. Tuesday, August 25, the homes of Cartel Williams, Everton Spence, Marsal Bolton and Martel Hartford are searched. Nico Daly voluntarily attends a police station and is arrested. Wednesday, August 26, Jordan Barclay, Everton Spence and Cartel Williams voluntarily attend police station and are arrested. Thursday, August 27, Marsal Bolton and Martel Hartford voluntarily attend police station and are arrested. Friday, August 28, Jordan Barclay, Nico Daly, Cartel Williams are charged with murder. Saturday, August 29, Everton Spence, Martel Hartford and Marsal Bolton charged with murder. 6 defendants appear at Cheltenham Magistrates Court. Sunday, August 30, an emotional vigil is held for Dolton Powell in Gloucester, with hundreds of people releasing black and white balloons in his memory. Tuesday, September 1, Josephat Mbugua arrested. Monday, September 7, Tyler Finch Vassal voluntary attends police station and is arrested. Wednesday, September 9, Tyler Finch Vassal charged with murder. Friday, October 2nd. Dolton Powell's funeral is held at Gloucester Cathedral, where hundreds of friends and family wore purple and white in honor of the young man. Monday, October 12, Carlton James is arrested on suspicion of murder. Wednesday, January 6, 2016, Carlton James charged with assisting an offender. Wednesday, April 4th. Murder trial starts at Bristol Crown Court, which will last 9 weeks. Monday, July 4th, one of the 8 men charged with stabbing Dolton Powell to death has been found guilty of his murder. Jordan Barclay was found guilty of murdering the 21-year-old after setting upon him outside the All Nations Club in Gloucester in August. He was also found guilty of GBH against Dolton's friend Elijah Sutherland. Nico Daly was found guilty of GBH, but not of murder. All the other defendants were cleared of all charges. Police intercepted Cartel Williams and Ashley Wood with quantities of Class A drugs and cash. This is Cartel Williams from St. Paul's. Campbell Street, Bristol. He travels with Jordan Barclay to Gloucester. Jordan lives on the same street as Cartel. Cartel told the court it was indeed Jordan Barclay who had stabbed Dolton Powell. He has now been arrested for drug offenses. His mother was a guest on Jeremy Kyle.
For money, and you told me to go ask the government.
Right, she's gonna make a.
You were to be my man. I put a condom on your. Dad, you. Look at you.
In the mirror, you're more sonny. You're more sonny.
Grab someone.
Sit down now. Sit down.
Don't talk to me like I'm a dog, because I'm not no dog.
And his father Timmy Olu is also reported to be a major drugs baron in the 80s and 90s, plus a major police informer, like father like son. Timmy Olu was jailed for 10 years, but got the sentence reduced to 7 years. He spent 3 years in prison. Cartel Williams tells the court his fellow defendant had the knife and slashed the victim. Williams described how Jordan Barclay had told him he had had a fight with Elijah Sutherland and had slashed him, adding he was carrying a knife at the time. He had also said he did not consider Barclay a friend, despite knowing him his whole life. Dolton Powell had fought with a man before being stabbed in the neck. Under questioning from his barrister Curtin A. Griffiths QC, Williams said Dolton was fighting with a man who had got out of the Corsa and saw him stab him in the neck, but was not prepared to say who. "I know who killed him, and he acted alone." In a stunning admission, Williams said he and 6 other defendants had nothing to do with the 2 attacks, but will not say the 7th's name out loud. Only one person attacked Dolton. No one encouraged him to attack Dolton. He was killed by one person, he said. Cartel said he fears repercussions for snitching. Williams said he would not say the name through fear. "I do not want to put anyone in a position," he said. "I do not want to be called or known as a snitch. Somebody could react to me if I am seen snitching. It could be Nico, it could be somebody else." Cartel Williams and Ashley Wood was also jailed for selling drugs. The 2 St. Paul's men was seen dealing drugs on the streets of St. Paul's. Police spotting them in suspicious circumstances, Bristol Crown Court heard. Both men were arrested and found with drugs. Williams, 24, of Campbell Street, pleaded guilty to obstructing a police constable and possessing crack cocaine and diamorphine with intent to supply on April 5, 2019. Wood, 23, of Denby Street, pleaded guilty to possessing cocaine and diamorphine with intent to supply on April 10, 2019. He also admitted possessing cannabis on January 10 last year. The judge jailed Williams for 2 years and 4 months. He jailed Wood for 40 months. He told both, "You made a terrible choice." Drugs and paraphernalia recovered in the case were ordered to be destroyed and financial proceeds of crime confiscated. Prosecutors in the case said police saw Williams in River Street, approached him, and a struggle ensued in which he resisted arrest and caused an officer minor injuries. Williams was found with 27 pounds and Class A drugs valued at £2,430, the court heard. Mr. Worsley said Williams' claim that he couldn't breathe when an officer's knee was placed on his back was fabricated to inflame spectators. Snitching on the Jakes could not get him out of this one, maybe next time. Jordan Barclay was sentenced to life in prison. Thank you for joining me today. Please don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe for more stories from the real streets of crime.